Number one, if you have not yet subscribed to my Substack, which is Carlyn, KARLYN.substack.com, please head over there and do that today. Now, you can subscribe for free, but now is a really great time to decide to support the work I'm doing, because I have just started a funding campaign to be able to go undercover at a leftist gender training in a couple of months. Now, here's the deal, guys. There is an in-person conference that is a gender ideology conference that is happening at a taxpayer-funded institution, and it's happening in person in a couple months. They do not have a virtual option. It looks woke as hell, and I really want to go. And what I would do there is do exactly what I've done at other events where I go undercover. I dress up like them, I play the part, and then I bring my handy dandy recorders with me, and I record what they say and do, and I report back to you what they say and do. I promise you guys, I've gotten pretty good at identifying which events are going to be fruitful and which events are not going to be fruitful. Every once in a while, we hit a virtual training that doesn't pan out, but the in-person stuff is always the best, because the in-person stuff is where they say the things to each other that they don't say when people are watching or when cameras are watching. So I want to go to this event and cover it. Now, here's the problem. This is going to cost money. And I'm an independent journalist. I'm 100% funded by you, which means that we have to hit certain funding goals in order for me to be able to do things. So I put up a post today, and I'm going to give you guys the option. If you don't want me going to these events, you don't have to fund it. But if you want to know what's going on inside of these events, the reality is this. I am the only person that I know of on the internet regularly going undercover at leftist training events, whether that be conferences for teachers, whether that be socialist conferences. I am the only person that I know of that is doing this on a regular basis. I'm not talking about a one-off, because I've done this over and over and over again. Okay? And so if you guys want me to keep doing this, then we all need to come together and make sure to fund it, because going to this event is going to cost me about $3,000. And I do try to keep costs down, but there are just realities to this. I need to pay airfare. I need to pay registration. I need to pay for a hotel. I need to pay for a rental car. I need to pay for food. I need to pay for time away doing other things. Okay? And so I do try to keep the costs as low as I can possibly can. I'm not staying in any fancy schmancy places or anything like that, sadly. But I do need your help in funding it. So I played a game called Fun with Math. And here's the deal. On my Actively Unwoke Substack, you have several options with which you can support my work. You can sign up as a founding member for $240 a year. That I would only need 13 people to do that in order to fully fund this project. You can sign up for an annual membership for $80 a year, which would require about 38 people signing up in order to fully fund this. You can sign up for a monthly membership for $8 a month. Now, if you stay subscribed for 3 months, then I'll only need 125 people to do that. You can make gift donations. You can donate subscriptions. You can also, if you don't want to do any of those and you just want to make a one-time gift, go over to my main website, which is activelyunwoke.com, go to the support section, and you can make a one-time gift of any amount that you would like. And there are some other options there as well if you want to do those. But I would really like to try to fund this through the Substack if we can. But I do need your help to do it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, the holidays suck every single year, because the holidays are a time where people have to cut back on their subscriptions. They have to cut back on what they're spending. I totally get it, by the way. I really, really do. I totally get it. But the fact of the matter is I made a goal for December that we didn't come close to hitting. And the reason and the consequence of not hitting the December funding goal is that I wasn't able to go to a conference that is literally happening right now and cover it, because we were so far off the goal, it wasn't even close. Now it's December. You have to make some allowances for that. I'm not blaming anyone, but what I am trying to get people to realize is that if you want this journalism to keep coming, if you want me to go to these events that literally no one else on the internet is covering, no one else is showing you this stuff, guys. That's hard for me to believe too, but this is the reality in which we find ourselves. I need your help in order to be able to do it. So whether that's signing up for a founding membership on the Substack, an annual membership, getting a monthly subscription, giving gift subscriptions, making a one-time gift, etc., like whatever you can do to help me get to that conference, I would really appreciate. Now I'm giving people 1 month. We have 1 month to meet this goal. And if you meet the goal, then I will go to the conference. If we don't meet the goal, then I will not go to the conference, and that's just going to be the way it goes. And I'm going to try to churn out as much like very, very low cost journalism for you guys as I can. I really am. We're still doing stuff today. I'm going to tell you about another story I just covered in a second. But the best content that we always get is when I go undercover at an event. Sadly, that is also the most expensive content to create. So I need your help in order to be able to get there. I have more than enough subscribers who consume my content on the Substack for free every single day that this should not be a problem. And I really do appreciate it in advance, guys. Now,